Physically, we see smiles, we see laughter. Some might even say they see joy resonating from someone. The outside appearance of someone may not show the whole iceberg, but barely the tip bobbing out of the surface. People tend to wear a mask or act in a play of their own life to shelter themselves or others from the reality of war on the inside. True, from time to time, a depressive episode can show itself in terms of a messy room or hygiene, but if we do not pay close enough attention to these visuals, they too will slip the cracks. It is our responsibility to recognize these people who desperately ache for help, but can't even themselves understand the why. I know this for a fact with my own personal struggle with mental health. There are many different aspects of mental health that form within you for a majority of reasons. That is the beauty of our brain. Even Sophia, feisty, lively Fifi, in How the Garcia Girls Lost Their Accent by Julia Alvarez lets a man change her perspective on life, letting this man tell her what she can and cannot do, found on page 120. That can be a sign of her mental health deciding that this new man is all I have and I must be submissive, or there may be other factors behind her wanting to change. This is just one example of someone exchanging their own mental health for the love of another, maybe codependency or a self-worth challenge. My growth personally was through a relationship. My anxiety, codependency, and depression took a hold of me once I was out on my own and didn't show itself thoroughly until I made some hard mistakes. I shut down emotionally. I shoved my family and school to the side and focused on the one person who hadn't hurt me yet. But relying on him to cope was not the answer either. I lost him for a while. It takes a long time, emphasis on time, to work on yourself to want to be better and to actually become aware of your own self-deprecation. Without him, I wouldn't have had the strength to persevere. Even I have lived through the same experience as Claudia in Knitting the Fog by Claudia Hernandez. She mentions we should have been used to watching them fight like professional wrestlers in front of us. My own parents were like this, to not bring up the past, but simply to show how, like her, you can break that cycle and learn from those experiences. Sure, I didn't recognize some of the habits like dealing with conflict and self-assurance growing up, but now I realize the effect that seeing something like your parents fighting as a child has on you. It feels lonely. It feels like they don't care. It feels like your mom is jealous of you. It feels like she hates you, for lack of a better word. You learn to forgive for the sake of your own mental health, but I personally don't forget every action or word thrown my way. With all of these experiences, I take it and grow. Even all the years I lost to my own mental struggle, I wouldn't remove my memory of my existence, because that is the main reason why I want to teach now. I want to be there and teach the students, but also be there emotionally and be the example for the new world.